I'm sad. Now, the reason that I'm sad is my workshop is not a workshop right now. It is just chaos. It's utter chaos. It's terrible. There is mess everywhere. Now, the last time I was in my workshop, it was on episode 43 of the live show. As you'll remember, Sam and I boxed up a load of hammers over there. And we did this all the way until 1:20 in the morning. It wasn't much of a live show, obviously. It was just handling hammers and charring hammers and putting them in boxes. But anyway, because I left the workshop the last time at 1:20 in the morning, this workshop is still a complete mess. I was doing handle work the days before, so there's dust everywhere. This is a big problem. There's mess everywhere. It's just utter chaos. This needs to be fixed. So, as much as I want to be making a Billet of Damascus right now, I have a little bit of tidying up to do, and I'm going to hope to make it a little more enjoyable by having you here, so thank you for joining me. I don't know how many of you folks have shops, but if you do, oh my goodness, when your workshop is clean and tidier, but it's cleaner and tidier, it just feels so great. I've vacuumed this table, I've taken out all the trash, and oh my goodness, my workshop feels amazing. I'm so pleased the forge is lit. It's been a while since I've had the forge lit, and it's actually been well over a month since I've made any Damascus whatsoever. My friend made some Damascus last week, Blake, check out that video, that was good fun. But I haven't made any Damascus steel in forever, and I really want to make some, and I have a project that needs a lot of it. Now, of course, if you've been following my channel for about a month or so, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It is the Samurai Carpenter toolbox, which is right up there. Behind that flag. Up out of the way so we didn't damage it while we're doing the hammer runs. So it's up out of the way. I can't show you any stuff now. I'll put something in like right now. What? Oh my god! That is so cool! I need to make some Damascus steel so that I can forge and then machine up some of the coolest hinges ever. It's gonna be very difficult. I need enormous amounts of the steel though, and I think it's gonna be fitting that all of the hinges look like they're from the same pattern. So my plan is as follows. I'm gonna make an enormous billet of Damascus steel, and it's gonna be an enormous billet of Damascus steel. I'm gonna make some funky patterns, try some new stuff, make it look cool, draw it out, cut it up, weld it back together, manipulate the pattern the whole way, and hopefully end up with a big block of Damascus steel that I can cut slabs off of on the Bailey Industrial Bandsaw to then forge hinges from those slabs with the end grain showing. It'll look fantastic, it'll be amazing. That's my plan, and that's the goal. I'm gonna start doing the first welds on this piece of Damascus. Oh, yeah. made an enormous mistake. I left that steel in the fire way too long. It came out sparkling and did I just dirty my face? No. And it came out sparkling and I hit it under the power hammer and it just tore itself apart. Ooh, I really don't like doing that, especially with the biggest billet of Damascus that I've ever made. And it was going so well until then, you know. When I started forging it, the power hammer wasn't really biting at it too much because of how thick it was. I got it down, and once it was about 3 inches thick, that hammer was moving a hell of a lot of steel. And then it started moving too much steel when it started crushing it and tearing it apart. And you can see where it's just ripped, and the steel has just opened itself way up. So that's what happens when you get steel too hot. Don't let anybody tell you that a gas forge doesn't get hot enough, because it does. You can destroy your steel by leaving it in there too long at too high of a temperature. Lesson learnt, pay more attention.
Why do you have to be so silly, Alec? Look at that, that is so cool. It's really interesting though to see what happens to the steel when you overheat it. So yeah, I mean, it's an expensive mistake in terms of time and materials. But that's pretty cool nonetheless, so I'm glad you guys got to see that.
I'm not so glad that I made myself experience that, but nonetheless, I'm gonna stack up some more steel, and we're gonna give it another go. It's 6:20 in the blah, 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 blah. It's 6:20 in the evening. It's now time to continue pressing on. I've got another one welded up. I'm gonna go into the forge, hammer, flux, forge weld, draw it out, manipulate the pattern. Hopefully, on this one, oh, I'm talking really loudly. Hopefully on this one, I don't leave it in the forge quite that long. Here we go. This is the biggest piece of Damascus steel that I have ever made. Great success, it's welded, fans on, I forgot about that. Anyway, I'm calling this a great success. It's welded, it's all together. This thing is monstrously heavy. This is gonna make up some really nice Samurai Carpenter box hinges. Today has been a tremendously fulfilling day. Not only did I edit a video this morning, I also actually went to the gym, which was great. I cranked out a good solid hour there. I'm feeling great after that. I then edited a video. I ate some fantastic food that I cooked last night. Came to the workshop, tidied up, made this place somewhere that I want to be inside again, which is, it's one of the difficult things of having a shop, is if you don't keep it in order, you don't want to do any work done. I then started on the biggest piece of Damascus steel I ever made and failed. And I hate to sound masochistic, but the more I fail, the more I'm really enjoying failing, because I'm enjoying training my reaction and my response to failure, which is really exciting. As a young person, I'm sure the older here are watching and thinking back with fond memories of being young and learning about yourself and training yourself to be the person that you want to be. I'm finding it so exciting, and this is why it's so exciting to be documenting this with the video. So exciting to be failing and get better better at failing. What I mean by that is get better at how I'm reacting to that every single time. And I'm just so pleased that I'm honestly just as joyous to have failed, if not more joyous to have failed now. Oh, my phone is going buzz. That's a great way to distract this wonderful little rant here. But I'm really thrilled that I did fail because I feel so proud of myself. I hate to toot my own horn there, but it's a satisfying thing to have a failure and then say, okay, let's go ahead and fix this. Let's make it right. There's still daylight. There's still plenty of time to go. So this has been exciting. This has been very exciting. And if I was looking back on myself a year from now, a year in the past, I'm so bad at math that I can't I'm not in America, this is England, maths that I can't even get time right. If a year from the past I'd been able to see myself today and say, Alec, you're gonna love failing in a year's time, I wouldn't have believed it, but it's actually very exciting and it's a very rewarding thing to fail and overcome and thrive, there goes my phone again, and thrive despite the failure. It's a great thing. I strongly encourage any of you folks that are experiencing failures to get back up, smile, laugh it off, and keep cracking on in the workshop, put a new piece of steel in the fire, hammer on, and have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. It really is such a thrill to have with such wonderful people watching my videos every day. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow on the next episode. If you're new, please please subscribe. If you're not new, please comment and like. You can do that too if you're new. But aside from that, those 2 videos that have been up here, I really hope that you've clicked on one by now, so I'm talking for absolutely no reason. I want you to go check out another video. It's always a lot of fun having you here, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.